Purpose-built with the tools you need, Zel X helps streamline task management. By providing you and your team with a centralized location to schedule, track, and prioritize your work, Zel X increases efficiency and productivity. After logging in, we're presented with the dashboard, which allows us to manage our tasks and project by their due dates or status. We can interact with the pie graph and see what tasks are due today, for instance, and update their status if necessary. Clicking the Task Board tab on the left gives us a view of all tasks, their priority, and status. If we want to sort the data by priority, we can click on the column header and select Sort Ascending to see the highest priority tasks at the top of the list. Similarly, we can select the status header and view only the tasks with status of To Do. Clicking the gear icon on the top right resets all filters. There is an option to add or remove columns from the list as well. We want to see when our tasks are due so that we can focus on the ones that need completing first. To do this, we'll toggle on the due date column. Project name, created by, and description are some of the other types of task information that could be displayed in the list. A new task can be created with the Create Task button at the top left. Similar to creating a new project, we'll start by adding a task name and description. Task priority, status, and due date can also be added now, or we can edit the task and add this information in the future. We can choose to assign the task to ourselves or other members in our organization. Once we're finished filling out the relevant information, we click on Create Task. As mentioned before, if we need to edit a task, we can do so by selecting it from the list and clicking the Edit Task button. Here we'll change the priority and pick a due date further in the future. If a task is no longer necessary, we can delete it from the list. To highlight multiple items, simply hold down Control on the keyboard and select the tasks you want to delete. Here, we'll just delete one item. Notes are a great way to add additional information to a task and help keep us on track with progress. After selecting a task, we can then click the Note button and type in whatever we want. If needed, we can also add a timestamp to the note to help keep us organized. After saving, an orange triangle appears in the corner of the task, notifying us that a note has been attached to that task, which we can open by clicking the triangle or selecting the Note command again. We can switch our view from a list to a Kanban board. The Kanban board consists of columns representing the different stages of the workflow, with cards representing individual tasks that can be moved from one column to the next as they progress through the workflow. Next, let's look at how to create a task while working on a project. Here we'll click on a file first, and then select the Task button. Like before, we're able to add a name, description, set status, priority, and due date, as well as assign it to a team member. The benefit to creating the task from within a project is the ability to reference a file, which we did by selecting it first before running the task command. This gives us better clarity on what exactly needs to be done and to what file. Switching over to the Tasks tab also shows us only the tasks specific to this project. Another great way to help stay organized and see what needs to be done. As with the task board, we're able to view the project-specific tasks in either a list or Kanban board. Increase efficiency and productivity with the streamlined task management tools of Zel X.